ready. What's up, guys? What's up? What's up, guys? So one of the things I noticed in my last video was that I was way too fucking close to my way too close to my fucking phone. I was like, I was doing this. Like, no fucking joke, I was doing it. No, I wasn't doing that. Stupid, you believe me. You don't have to worry about that this time. Because I fixed that. Trust me, just trust me. Dude, just trust me. Just please, dude, just trust me. Dude, just trust me. Just trust me. Just trust me, please, dude, just trust me. It's okay. I decided this time to review a game that I absolutely fucking love. My favorite games ever, guys. It's one of my favorite games ever. Let's review Perfect Dark. Fucking love this game. Fucking love this game. Fucking love this game. Where the hell is my review stick? Where the hell is that shit? Fucking review stick. Where's the review stick? Review stick. So, Perfect Dark is a game. But you knew that. For all you young folk out there, there was a mystical machine in the 90s called the Nintendo 64. It was basically like a super machine of doom. It could do all kinds of stuff, like graphics. Yeah, it's pretty badass. And there was a small team in the UK that made games for it called Rare. Of course, like every team was small back then. But Rare is exactly what they were, because they were fucking awesome. Okay, that sounded better in my head. So Rare made some notable games like Donkey Kong Country, Banjo-Kazooie, Killer Instinct, and Conker's Bad Fur Day. But most importantly,
Golden Eye 007.
this game was fucking awesome. This game was fucking sweet! With guns and explosions and the faces. Those faces. And it was a huge success. Only one problem. It was so big that a lot of people ended up dying from how extremely awesome it was. So Rare decided to stop making games to save the lives of millions. Man, that's heroic.
Didn't Microsoft buy them out and make really shitty games for the Xbox? Or something?
Shut up! Before they jumped into a volcano to save the world, they released one more game. Perfect Dark. And that's exactly how it happened. One of the reasons Perfect Dark is so fucking awesome is that it's running off an advanced version of the GoldenEye engine. It's often considered spiritual successor. Scratching my beard. So we start off in the year 2023. Aliens conspire with big business. War wages under the sea. The president is being cloned. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. You gotta imagine what it was like. 4-year-old me just got home with his copy of Perfect Dark, and I had never played GoldenEye, and I had no idea of its existence, so I had zero expectation. Then bang! The graphics and the guns and the explosions and faces! It was fucking beautiful. It's fucking beautiful. This is no Legend of Kirby or Stairfax, and this is the future, and the future rocked my balls. So many kids say that Call of Duty revolutionized first-person shooters or games in general. Yeah, fuck that! This shit was like fucking George Washington, Thomas Jefferson. It didn't just revolutionize games, it revolutionized the world. Took realism to a whole new level, and the controls were sweet. They're tight. Yeah, it's tight. Like a cap of a plastic bottle that was screwed on by your buff douchey friend and now you can't get it up. And they didn't exactly have the most easy controller to work with, so it's a miracle how they pulled it off. See, the N64's controller has 3 handles and 1 stick. That was a problem because games like Descent had already established a first-person control scheme with 2 sticks in mind. So now having an extra stick to look around with was a giant hurdle. However, they found a way around it with an auto-aim system. Forward and back on the stick did exactly that, forward and back. While left and right on the stick didn't strafe, it turned left and right. It's simple, pretty simple. I mean, it's pretty simple. It's pretty simple. It's pretty fucking simple. You know, it's pretty fucking simple. Pretty fucking simple. Pretty fucking simple. You know, it's pretty fucking simple. Not all this complicated bullshit. Left for right, go left for X and B and triggers and what is it? R is bumper and R is it's different on PS3. Xbox tire jack. Fuck C. I don't understand. So C's a stick. I get it now. Enter 1, 2, 3. Stupid fucking place to claymore. I don't know. Call of Duty. Football. The reticle would lock onto close enemies, so you didn't need the extra stick. They used the Z button, which is basically a trigger, and made it the fire button. At the time, that was the closest any controller had gotten to firing a gun. I mean normal controller, you asshole. So it felt super realistic. So fans of the game might be raging at this point because GoldenEye did all these things and it did them before Perfect Dark. So I'm an idiot and I should just stop making videos and go work at KFC. Yeah, shut up! I'm gonna address that right now, you impatient sassy pants. It's true, GoldenEye did do all these things before Perfect Dark. But for me, and I'm sure a lot of you, Perfect Dark was the first game I played out of the two. So to me, it was the first game to do those things. But having said that, the reason it's important is that Perfect Dark did them better than GoldenEye. And now I'm gonna tell you why. So put your pants back on and put your pitchforks away and let me do my own fucking review. Thanks. The game consisted of two modes. Campaign mode following the exploits of Joanna Dark, and multiplayer mode. I'll get to that in a second because that's the juicy part.
Yeah,
So the campaign had to do with a secret agent who's trying to take down a company called Datadyne, then aliens. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. Go play it, you'll see what I'm talking about. The enemies all had conversations with each other, and depending on where you shoot them, they all had different death animations. It really established some of the more immersive elements that first-person shooters use today. Then the multiplayer. It's badass. Like, it's really badass. It pretty much solidified the formula that GoldenEye had set up, and it created the multiplayer modes we see in pretty much every FPS that's come out in the past 5 to 10 years. You can have up to 4-player split screen, taking full advantage of the N64's ports, and up to 8 NPCs of various levels of competence. This mode is what sold Perfect Dark. It was it was like so much fun. I remember playing the multiplayer mode with my brother and all his friends for hours. It's fucking great. It's fucking great. Man, I wish I could go back in time. Wouldn't have to deal with all this adult bullshit like work and puberty. There were 16 maps to play on and a massive amount of guns to use. Every gun was unique. They all had different effects and it made it really hard to choose what gun you wanted to use. Luckily, you could hold up to 8 of them, so you could just run around like a fucking tank and blow holes in everything. And when you got your favorite gun, you felt like you were unbeatable. Honestly. Are you done? Are you done? Huh? Okay. Honestly, guns are one of my favorite parts of this game. And the other part that's my favorite is the rest of the fucking game. Each gun also has a secondary fire mode, so it's like instead of over 30 guns, there were like over 60. And to make it even better, there was a headquarters that you could mess around in all you want, whenever you want. And it has a shooting range, so you can play with all the guns to your heart's content. You could also try to complete challenges with them and see if you were the next weapon master. Coming soon to LNGF Network. Maybe I'll talk about the guns in a different video. That's foreshadowing, children. Perfect Dark basically one-upped GoldenEye in every aspect. A lot of people prefer GoldenEye, and I see why. But that's mostly for nostalgia. I grew up with Perfect Dark, and it will always hold a special place in my heart. Objectively, though, it was a bigger game because it used the N64 expansion pack, which added more RAM to process things, which meant Perfect Dark could add many more features. So fuck you. You know, this is only the tip of the iceberg. And the iceberg pretty fucking big. I fucking love this game. I fucking love this game. Really fucking love this game. I fucking love this game. I would do some more explaining, but this video's... I would do some more explaining, but this video is like really fucking long at this point, and I don't want to take up any more of your time. But I'll tell you, this game, if you've got an N64, go fucking play it. Buy it off XBLA, fucking play it. It's awesome. And make sure you play with your friends. Split screen. It's fucking awesome. Don't fucking do this newfangled multiplayer shit. Do split screen. So fucking please. I guess that's pretty much it. Laugh and grow fat reviews. Remember to laugh a lot, eat a lot, and have fun doing it. See you guys later.